let's get it. So the title of this video is Real Men Who Never Simp Will Love These Videos. Alright, let's go.
Look at me. You're gonna rate me what? A 1?
What would you rate her on a scale of 1 to 10?
6, maybe.
She's 6 or 7.
6 or 7? What do you think she could do to like improve that rating?
Dress
her face.
appropriately.
What's wrong with the outfit right now?
High value women should be considered as how they present themselves in the public. That's the most important part. If they can't present themselves in a good manner, it's not a high value woman.
It ain't rocket science. If you dress with a bit of class and you keep a bit of mystery, a man's going to respect you more than if you dress like an OnlyFans girl that's begging for attention. That's only going to attract low value men.
And what do you do?
Well, hold on. L-tape. Why do Man, I see why women be complaining about us sometimes. I ain't gonna lie to you. If we're gonna remain men and we're gonna remain logical, that shouldn't have been the reason. You could have just said she's just not that attractive. She's a 6. Maybe her face. Maybe she can go to the gym, define, etc., etc., etc. Her dressing a certain way shouldn't drastically change her attraction level. Like if she covered up more, you would see less, right? So how could you possibly know what assets she has to gauge on her attraction? Now, I can see if he was saying, would you date her? I can see if you're saying, on a scale of 10, what would you rate her for wifey material? Then cool. But he said rate her from 1 to 10. That's usually specifically based on physical attraction, period. And then to say and follow up, oh, what would you change about her? Oh, dress more modestly. Well, you're not gonna see as much. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Hold on, where's my? Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, us men, we gotta be logically sound when we say things like that. But yes, I do agree that a high value woman would dress more modestly. That I do not disagree with. I just disagree with his answer based on the given context and nuance of that question.
I'm a VIP waitress. Very cool.
You grabbed my face and kissed me like it's the last time you're ever gonna kiss me.
Yeah, at a certain age, you understand red flags on what to look out for, what not to look out for, what things you will accept, what things you won't accept. And if you don't hear it, if you do hear it and you see those red flags come up, it is what it is. Just keep it moving. It's not even nothing personal, baby. It's just I'm not dealing with certain red flags. Perfect.
This ain't Disney, bitch.
Baby, do you love mommy?
I'm crying. This ain't Disney.
I love you, baby.
I love you too. You're my baby. I love you so much.
I know you, baby.
I know.
What did you do? Delete that shit, bro.
How old are you?
40.
40?
Yeah.
You got a kid?
Absolutely, yeah.
No.
Hey, man. Even players F up, man. Even players F up.
Man's coming to pay your bills. I'm not gonna lie to you. First of all, you're 40.
But I don't look 40, so that doesn't matter.
You do look 40 and it definitely matters.
It matters.
It don't.
You know why it matters?
Yeah, please tell me why.
Because you don't look 40, but there's somebody who actually is not 40. And I'm gonna go pay her bills because she's not 40. She doesn't have any kids. When I'm speaking on the men, I mean the men you want. Not just the guy that's around that you like, I don't even want to take serious. We're speaking on the guy that you want.
But there are still those ones.
And you're 40 with them long ass nails. Come on, bro. Like, we gotta leave these long ass nails alone. Just stop getting them, ladies. Ladies, just stop getting these long ass unnatural nails. Like, if you want to look good, etc., you want natural makeup. You want natural looking hair. You want natural looking nails. You want naturally looking breasts. You want naturally looking ass, etc. So if you're going to enhance yourself, at least make it believable. Like, I can't stand why it boggles my mind to see like women that has like these crazy implants that's like double D's type of things. And you like, come on, bro. Like, we all know that's fake. Fake ass long ass nails to here, hair that goes all the way down to the ankles. You just trying to be seen. Relax.
Those certain guys that don't go by that same thing.
Men will sit here and tell you this is how we think. You guys will say, no, it's not. This is how you think. But you're a woman telling men
how to think.
how we think. You got this guy over here. He can pay all your bills. You got this guy over here.
The only thing I would add to that is without the expertise of studying that. Because you can tell someone how they think if you studied that individual. Let's say you're a woman and you went to school to be a, I don't even know what they call them, a human biologist, evolutionary biologist, psychologist, all of those different things, and you studied the human mind from a male perspective, female perspective, etc., then yeah, you got something to stand on. But generally speaking, you don't. So yeah, I would agree with him. But I have to put that caveat on there. Because there are a lot of men, like in the RP space, that, tell men this is how women think, this is what you should do, etc., etc., etc. And they're able to do so because they have the expertise or the experience, etc.
He lives with his mom on the couch. Which one you picking? If you got the choice.
I'm definitely gonna choose an independent one. I'm not gonna choose a guy that's still staying with his mom.
Right. A woman with a kid is the equivalent of the guy that stays with his mom.
It's how?
Yes, it is.
You ain't never had a beautiful
That's all I'm gonna say.
female come up to you and approach you?
Yeah, chicks come up to me all the time, but I know something wrong with them.
Something wrong with me? Because I approach men all the time.
You're 39?
I'm 39.
Let's just be honest and keep it no fugazi. Your value diminished a lot from when you were 22.
Why don't you stop being a big meanie poo? A woman's value does not diminish with her age.
Again, it does when it comes to that.
No, her value definitely does diminish with her age, bro. Come on, stop playing. Like, even a male's value diminishes with his age. It just so happens the things that women desire besides physical attraction raises with our age. Experience, competency, money, status, etc. And they can outshadow the attraction that they lack when it comes to our age. For women, it's not, because we only like them for their attraction. We don't like them for their status, their money, etc. That doesn't give us attraction towards you.
Dating, and anyone who says that a 40-year-old woman has the same options as a 22-year-old woman in a dating market is a liar.
Come on, bro. W.
So I just finished 6.25 miles.
Sometimes you need that de-stress. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Sometimes you really do need that de-stress.
Run. Why do some people look so cute when they run? I mean, I've got my...
Move, bitch! Get out of my... What? It's Black History Month!
Because I've dated men and I've dated women.
That's fake.
After having a serious girlfriend, I've literally reached out to exes and apologized to them. Because
I love that.
I saw the worst version of myself.
That.
Like, this doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Like, you're over here and I'm just trying to get dressed.
I don't know who married this donut, but you fucked up, because she acts like she don't want attention, but she clearly does.
Facts.
And I doubt a man was even there, which makes it even cringer.
Yeah, like, men are gonna look at you if you look good. Get over it. Get the fuck over it. Now, if she's fucking obviously gooning off to your ass, it's creepy behavior. If he obviously staring at your ass and literally just... Yeah, that might be some creepy behavior. But if he's just looking and he's like, damn, I like what I see. God damn. Oh, she's married? Oh, shit. Okay, cool. We like what we like. Period. This, I don't know. I don't want to get triggered. Because this shit like this just triggers me, bro. So I'm trying my best to stay calm. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm trying my best to stay calm. I'm trying. But it's like, you go outside with the tightest of tights on. Like, literally the tightest of tights. Tightest of tights. Showcasing every single curve, accentuation, sexual, everything on your body with the opening of the, what do you call it, stomach. Yet we not supposed to look. Yeah, that makes no sense. Okay.
Even there, which makes it even cringer.
Wow, that's friendship. That is friendship. Look how social they are. Thank God we were there socializing. Oh, it's so much fun. Austin, come to the coffee shop. What, you don't like sitting down and socializing with your friends? Holy scroll screen time. That's crazy. I don't think they've looked at each other. No, not once.
Little thing I got, you trying to overtake it. Little old spot in the freezer I got for myself.
I'm not gonna lie, fellas, we do the same thing when we go to clubs sometimes. Sitting in the fucking, well, I don't no more, but, you know, sitting in the corner. I've seen it multiple times. Dudes just standing in the corner just looking at the dance floor. Not saying a word to nobody, just mean mugging the fuck out of people.
You moved in the house, you got a 30-something square foot house. 3,000 something square foot, all I need is a little garage. I put my shit in there, but you overtake that. Pile it up with your shit. Look at that. A little old spot. Look what's in there, all your shit. I can't even put my alcohol in there. If this is real, she better start listening instead of filming before she becomes one of them women that says, he just left. I don't know why, but he just left.
Yeah, that was weird. If you the man of the house, why are you allowing her to film that? Like, if you gonna film, all right, you gonna get the fuck out. Like, it's just gonna be that. Y'all trying to trigger me with this video, right? Y'all trying to trigger me. Y'all trying to bring out RP Dante, huh? Y'all trying to bring out RP overdose. Yeah, I'll be like, why are you filming? Yeah, that's dead as hell. You can get the fuck out. Blah, 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 blah. It would be that simple. But secondly, yeah, set the boundaries, bro. Like, hey, your stuff right here, that stops today. Put it right here. This down here is going to be where we put the drinks. That's it. Don't put nothing else down here, only the drinks. You get it? You got it? All right, cool. And move on. And now if she disobeys you, or she goes against what you say in your word, in your house, etc., give her some fucking consequences. Damn, that's a bird, bro.
Aujourd'hui aussi, c'est un autre jour. Là. Le monde part en couille. Non.
Be frank, I would not talk to either of these guys in like.
Be frank, I wouldn't talk to you at all either.
I know I wouldn't talk to you.
If you see my lineup, you be like, you wouldn't even talk to me at all. You see my lineup, you be like, I know I ain't even on his level.
Your disco ball ass. It's not a matter of level.
You look like Cisco when he brought the thong song. Like, literally, like, you don't believe in God. You got a strong Jamaican accent, but you ain't even from Jamaica. Like, what are you talking about?
He's Jamaican.
You got this red lipstick on. You don't go with nothing. Your feet look like you've been walking all day on bricks. Like, let's just be real. You ain't high at all.
I ain't gonna lie to you. He roasting the shit out of her.
Like, why they even set me next to you? They should even set me next to you if you really want to know the truth.
And I know your neck hurts.
Okay,
so
guys.
I don't know why you coming for her. Nah, she cooked him with the disco ball comment. He literally looks like a disco ball. And let's be honest, if he's got such a big lineup, why is he lining up to pop the balloon to find a date?
That just makes no fucking sense.
No, it does make sense. He's an influencer. Nice try, though. Really nice try. You tried it, my boy. You be trying it, but you be missing. The only people that's like probably your fans and diehard people that don't think for themselves, etc., they can't understand the context of you being an influencer and going on big platforms to create more influence for yourself. Yeah, nice try, though.
I mean, it's just bullshit.
I wouldn't approach or talk to either of these guys because I'm not a fan of flashiness. I'm just not.
Because you know that I wouldn't talk to you.
Huh?
Because you know that I would not talk to you.
Well, thank God. Eh?
Yeah. No, I'm just asking a question. Relax.
It's because I know you wouldn't talk to me.
Yeah, is that the reason why?
I don't know what's in your mind. I'm just saying I don't like flashiness. And
Do
if
you
I
feel
see
like you're not
flashy
good
guys,
enough
I
for
wouldn't
me?
talk to them. Huh?
Do you feel like you're not good enough for me?
That's a crazy
She doesn't know you.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
You know what?
Okay, number one, I don't know why the host is even answering that question. Just shut the hell up. If you're going to be the host, you need to be very neutral when it comes to being hosting. Shut the fuck up. Secondly, that's a valid question. If you see a woman that's like jumps out of a Porsche, out of a Lamborghini or etc., and she's super dolled up, super fancy looking, etc., some dudes are going to be like, yeah, nah, I ain't even going to try with her. Like, that's just how it is. And I guarantee you it's probably the same way with a woman. If she looks at a man that's super duper flashy, she probably thinks some things. She look at a man that's super duper in shape, she probably thinks some things. She look at a man that's super duper not in shape, that's busted to hell, she probably thinks some things, that I'm better than him, etc. Yeah, it's a valid question.
We gotta cheers again.
Well, before this, I'll tell y'all why I'm here.
Why you here?
So, my wife left me for a woman.
Oh, Lord. Oh.
Damn.
You got too much up your damn sleeve.
As funny as this is, if you cry in front of random women over a woman leaving you for another woman, all you're gonna get is a pat on the back.
Facts. Stop doing that. Stop saying that women left you. Stop saying that women cheated on you, etc. It was a mutual breakup. It was what they call that shit? Amicably. Amicably? I can't even say the word. Amicably. Hold on, I gotta find that word. It was amicable. 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 Amicably. Amicable. Alright, let me see. It was amicable. It was ampli. I know I spelled that wrong. No. We broke up amicably. All right, y'all gonna learn today. Let's see.
Amicably.
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 Amicably. All right. In a friendly and peaceful manner. Yeah.
Amicably. Amicably. Amicably.
Amicably. I still can't say it. Yeah, that's gonna take some time to get used to. Amicably. All right. Y'all like, what the fuck? I gotta learn, bro. Some of these words you gotta understand. Because a lot of times we use words and we got an idea of what they mean because we got it from someone else and they use them in that context, and then someone else uses them in that same context. So we got a kind of an understanding of what the words mean. But generally speaking, we don't be looking. Well, let me just speak for myself and most people that I know. Most people that I know, and me myself, I don't actually look up the words and see their exact definitions and and know exactly how to use it, etc. Single moms. Single moms, when they find a simp who steps up, I always say step in. I always correct them when they say step up. I say step in to raise their king Aiden. Facts, because she found the lottery. If you could find a man to take care of you and your kids, you found a lottery. Point blank, period.
You gotta be careful, man, because a lot of these women have solidified their place in the streets when they're in their 20s. They have their fun when they're young, and then when they're done, they find a nice guy that's dumb.
Mandem, I need you to look at this video very carefully.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It's gonna be hard 5 years from now. It's gonna be hard 8 years from now. It's gonna be impossible 15 years from now. When everybody done everything growing up in their 20s, late 20s, and then they want to settle down in their late 20s, early 30s, and they got so much digital baggage. Oh yeah, it's gonna be horrible. Cause most women nowadays, they are trying this OnlyFans shit, then they deleting it cause they not getting enough subscribers or enough money from it. But that digital footprint is forever. It literally is forever. And all it takes is just one person to save your shit and you're done. All it takes. I think on one website, there's a website you can look at other websites and go back in time from those websites to see what those websites look like. So even if even if she deleted it, right, you could use that and go backwards and see what actually was on the page, It's a tough world we live in, no lie.
I need you to look at this video very, very carefully. I need you to study it. I need you to pause it, right? Because Drake had a private party where he invited about 30, 40 girls, and those girls were screaming to the top of their lungs, and apparently something else was going on. But just make sure that your girl is not here, all right? And I'm doing this for you. VAR ting, bunker ting, because if she is from here and she's doing with Drake, please remove her from your phone immediately.
If anyone ever tells you that a woman...
Yeah, I wouldn't say necessarily remove her from your phone. Remove her from the position that you have her on, the pedestal that you have her on. Whether it's, I'm sorry, not the pedestal, the title that you have her on. If she's girlfriend, if she's whatever, she's no longer that. Now you just a fuck buddy. Now we just hanging out. We just chilling. I'm not going to invest in you. I'm not finna teach you things. You're not finna learn some shit from me. I'm not finna pay for shit. Nope. You get no investments, baby, besides this dick. and maybe some talking afterwards before I kick you out. That's about it. So yeah, I wouldn't say delete her from your phone. Hell no, nah. Unless she disrespects you, that's a completely different story. But if she, engages in those curricular activities of going out, putting herself in those positions, etc., do not take her serious. Demote her, point blank.
Can't be a simp, then just show him this clip, because this is embarrassing. It's ridiculous.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
Also 22. How long you been together?
2 weeks, bruh.
So at 2 weeks in, what are you looking to get out of your relationship?
With him. Oh, this is a good time with him until he has to go in May to the north. He's leaving.
But things could pan out different.
What is this fucking the House of Dragons? What's that one show? What the fuck is this? To the north. Till he has to go to the north.
We don't know. But yeah.
So why even get into a relationship if it might just go long distance?
Because why not?
Can I answer that? It's because I honestly feel that I've got a connection with this person. Why not have that connection while it lasts,
So wait, are you guys official or are you just in the talking stage?
I like her a lot, bro.
Probably talking.
But
Ooh. So many things that just happened just now. This is why men have to adopt being stoic. You have to adopt that shit, bro. You have to. The overly trying to lean in, put your arm around her, physically showing I guess a title of relationship, while her words is saying, "Oh no, just talking." You look stupid now. Now you look like the bitch and she looks like the man. Come on, bro.
Yeah, there's no one else involved on my side, so that's all I have to say.
I wouldn't say that either. Let her wonder. Let her be like, oh damn, is he talking to someone else? Is he not talking to someone else? I know we're not in a relationship, so he's probably doing this. He's probably doing that. You want to be the adorer the adored in your relationship or any dynamic that you have with a woman. As the man, you want to be the adored, point blank. So you want her to be chasing your validation, your love, your attention after sex, point blank, period. Otherwise, she's going to be like, oh, he's not good enough. Oh, damn, I think I could do better. Oh, damn, Chad is a little bit more buffier. Chad has a little bit more money. Now she's looking at Chad like, oh, damn, Chad kind of cool, And Brad is fucking, I feel like he's my little brother, like, you know what I mean? You're going to get those type of responses. So you always want to be the adored. The person that she adores, the person that she's seeking the approval of, the validation of, etc. Not the other way around.
Okay.
But how would you feel if she was going out on dates with other guys?
I would be f***ed off. Absolutely upset. I would not tolerate that shit.
But it's not official.
It's not official, but I mean, like, I want to know what I'm getting myself into,
How would you feel if he was seeing other girls right now?
I feel like it's a little bit different for guys, because I feel like guys are always seeing other girls. I probably would proceed with caution.
It looks like he likes her a lot more than she likes him, and he needs to hold off a little bit, because she might have a few lined up.
Facts.
Either that, or she don't trust him and she's got trust issues, or it could be both. But fuck knows, if I was him, I wouldn't get too attached.
Now that's a W take. That's a W take. Thank you. Damn, is she on a dating app while on a date?
What are you doing? I'm just looking at my Snapchat.
I mean, if she's looking at other guys while she's on a date with you, it's simple.
She belongs to the street.
Not only that, but why are you on your phone? If you're gonna be on your phone, she's probably gonna be on her phone too. Like, I don't know, that felt fake. That felt like it was a setup. It felt fake, etc. If you're on a date, fellas, do not allow a woman to be on the phone, or just leave. Hey, you gonna be in your, hey, we don't do phones around here. I'll put it up. Like you can do it your way. Obviously, I just made that shit up off the top of my head. But your way of setting the boundaries in that interaction. If she don't abide by your boundaries and don't comply, it's goodbye. Matter of fact, I'm doing a whole breakdown on comply or goodbye. I'm gonna make a whole chart of a compliance chart because this chart needs to be the staple for these dating interactions and these relationships, etc. Because it will always let you know where you're at in the attraction, interest, likingness of from her perspective. So yeah, I gotta make that chart. I gotta make that chart ASAP. Comply or goodbye. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, but it's gonna be one of those. But yeah, that was a dope video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like me and subscribe. If you want to see other videos like this, you already know where to find me, and I'm out. Peace.